Okay, this is kind of a vulnerable one because guess what? I got copied. In this video, I'm going to tell you everything that I went through in terms of how I reacted, what I did, and what I didn't do when I found out that, yeah, I might have been copied. I'm Maria Spira-Alice, lawyer for content creators and online brands, and this is the Spira IP Show. So a little background. I somehow came across this other attorney's website. Yes, there are more than one of us that do what I do. And her sales page for a program that looked a lot like a program that I offer was full of language that I know that I created independently. Actually, technically, I worked with a copywriter to create that language and those pages, but I know that it came about organically live on our brainstorming calls. So my first reaction was, did I copy this person somehow? I swear that was my first reaction. Even though I had never heard of this attorney, that was my immediate, smacked in the face thought. Maybe some kind of imposter syndrome, something going on there, but that was my immediate reaction. Once I realized, no, that's impossible, I started to think about the possibility that maybe I was copied. So first, I took stock of what it was exactly that our two things had in common. Well, there's a phrase that was repeated throughout some of the things that I wrote that was also repeated throughout some of the things that she wrote. So, okay, yeah, maybe some copying happened there. There are also some features of her offer that are similar to features of my offer that I've kind of offered from the beginning. For example, if you've purchased one of my contract kits, you know that all of my contract kits come with a companion video that explains what's in the contract, why it's there, how it protects you. Well, lo and behold, there's a video that goes along with each contract that this attorney offered. Guess what? That part, the fact that her contracts also have videos, that's not protectable. So kind of have to just push that to the side. I kept it in the back of my mind just as something, that might tip the scales in terms of, did she see my stuff to build her stuff? But that by itself is not a copyrightable thing, a feature like that. So then I went into a great tool called the Wayback Machine. The Wayback Machine is a website online that will take snapshots of every web page on the internet, and it will tell you what certain web pages looked like on such and such a date. It doesn't have every single day in the history of man. It just has certain dates in time, certain months, certain years, where they crawled the website and took a screenshot of what the website looked like then. So it actually wasn't possible for me to use the Wayback Machine in this instance, but that would have told me, okay, when was her site built versus when my site was built. I also looked to see when her program started, because if it started after mine, again, that would show maybe a potential copying happened there. But hers actually started way before mine, which also messed with me because I thought, again, I know that I created mine organically, but her program has been around longer. Now, that doesn't mean that she couldn't have come across my stuff and reworded her pages to use some of my language, but I will literally never know. And that brings me to kind of the conclusion of what I did, and that is just kind of sitting with it for a little while, because really the only actionable thing is that little bit of language that I told you was repeated throughout. I'm not 100% sure that copying did happen here. It sure did feel like it when I was reading and looking through those things, but yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I found this person on Instagram, somehow came across her stuff, and that's what it led me to. Now, here is what I did not do. I did not call her out on Instagram. I did not contact her angrily and tell her to take everything down. I did not rush to file a lawsuit against her. Those things are all very reactive, very emotional, very in the moment. And before you react like that, I encourage you, if you are copied, to just take a beat, assess the way that I did. What came first? What exactly was copied here? Is it protectable? Am I sure that mine is the original before doing any of those things? And really, I would really really be careful calling somebody out publicly, like on Instagram, or sending them a really angry message on social media or on email before talking to an attorney. And an attorney's probably going to tell you, don't call them out on Instagram. So that's it. I've told you what I did and didn't do when I found out that I might have been copied. So I hope that helps you kind of do a little inner analysis the next time that you're copied. And I'll see you next time. The biggest thing that I hear again and again and again from clients and potential clients is, I don't know what I don't know. Where do I start? What do I do? I have built a quiz that will help you do that. This quiz is there to help you identify the vulnerabilities, the legal blind spots that exist in your business, and will help you fix them. So head to spear-ip.com/quiz for access to that quiz.